Welcome, everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. That was an awesome stream by Fox earlier. Really makes me want to get into Doom. Some more Doom. Speaking of which, Doom. Excellent. Hey! You got me at a bad time right there. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Ayo! Yeah, XCOM Enforcer. You know what, to be honest, like, even though you said that was like a turd of a game, it wasn't that bad. If that's the worst XCOM game, then I'm kind of excited to play the other ones. Because that was actually, it wasn't too bad. You know, it had its flaws, obviously, but it was, it had its moments, let's just put it that way. Alright, so let's jump on in here. I think we're going to start off with a little bit of Neo. I'm going to see if I can beat that boss. Ooh, that's loud. It's good to see you guys. I'm so happy that I have this time to stream. Like, yeah, it sucks that, you know, things are going down. But we got each other. We can kind of hang out. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna probably stream Dead Space 3 with my brother, if he's cool with that. And yeah, and yep, boss time. I think we're at the boss. And also Buckshot, if you wanted to do some Wolfenstein later for this stream, that's cool too. And then Bunny, yeah, if you want to do something, I'm cool with Sunday. I don't have any plans yet made. I've been trying to stay on top of making plans like a couple days in advance so that I'm not just sitting on the couch, you know, watching Netflix all day. Yeah, you know, I just want to... How about we turn this down? Yeah, I've been trying to stay proactive in scheduling because I know that if I don't, I will be just doing nothing all day. Just browsing Netflix, browsing YouTube. I don't want to do that. I really don't. Change the scene. Well, I'm not quite there yet, but thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I wanted to kind of just sit and hang out for until the title hit. But dude, that game, Doom Eternal, looks insane. It looks so good. It looks so good. Also, guys, is that too loud? It seems like it's too loud. Let me know if it needs to be turned down, because I will turn it down if it need be. Neo. Boom. Alright. Put that down here. I just assume you will forget. Yeah. That's okay with me. If you want to assume that, that's fine with me, because that helps me. Because most of the time I do forget. Yeah, I like this layout too. It's pretty cool. I added... Oh yeah, I added like bubbles. It kind of looks like snowfall though. It's very subtle. But I like it. I meant it to be like bubbles, because it's like, it's blue. But it's all good. Nice, thank you. I'm trying to stay on top of being adding stuff here and there. Getting back into streaming now that I have time. It's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. The guardian spirits protect the worthy and give them advantage in battle. Should you fall in battle and lose your guardian spirit, ooh. Fall in battle, lose your guardian spirit, you may be able to summon it again at a shrine. Excuse me. So we had just spent, if you guys remember, we had just spent all. We had leveled up. We still have some Amrita, but we don't have enough to use it on something. Let's see. I'm wondering if I should just do this. Level up one more time till I get to... Yeah, let's do that. We'll get 20% more. We're already a third of the way to leveling up again. So let's do that. Let's level up one more time. And then we will... I don't want to do that, actually, because I'm running out of... Got my purple controller, guys. Purple! It is so slick. Purple controller, baby. Wait. I love this controller. It's actually Becky's. Because her favorite color is purple. And my favorite color is green. Which is kind of funny. But it's a pretty cool controller. I like it. Very pretty. Wow. You jealous? Yep. It's pretty awesome. It's like brand new. Like I've got it used. Somebody had traded it in after it had just come out. So it was still brand new. Whoa, don't fall off the edge. There's one more Kodama as well that I haven't found yet. I gotta figure out where. I am not. I'm a mouse and keyboard person. Not me. Not me. Oh wait, is that the Kodama right there? No, that's it. Thank you. So after we beat the boss, I'm thinking we'll switch to something else. I'm thinking go back to Doom. Unless you guys have something else in mind. I'm cool with whatever. For today. I'm already at 15,000, so this should be quick. Alien Isolation. I mean, I guess I could start that over. We could do some of the endurance trials, whatever, not the endurance trials, whatever those are called. The ones where you have to get through and survive. The survival mode. Come on, buddy. Come over here. Doom. Quit bugging Doom. For Foxy Alien. Which one? So, am I to assume that that's like your preferred? Like, if you had to choose between Alien or Doom, would you choose Alien? That's a tough one, man. That is a tough one. I don't know what I would choose. Don't make me choose. You have to. You have to. Otherwise, we can no longer be friends. Which one would you choose? If someone forced you to put a gun to your head, what would you choose? You're like, if someone forced me to put a gun to my head, I'd tell them to shoot me. It's like asking Foxy what he prefers, my butt or his computer. You never make him choose. Alright, okay. I see the logic there. Whoa, I forgot. Hit. Oh, I didn't want that. Sorry. I will pick System Shock 2. Yeah, no way. Alright. Wow. It's really that tough, huh? It's a tough call. I definitely agree. It's a tough choice. But I think I would go with... It's tough. It's a tough choice, guys. No! Oh, come on. Because when you love a guy like Foxy, you know his heart has been taken by video games before day one. And I love that I'm not like my brother's wife. Ooh. That sounds like you're throwing shade at your brother's wife. You didn't press it down. Oh man, I can't believe I just did that. Well, if I can't get it back, then we're just going to go straight for the boss. I'm going to try and get it back. If I can't, see if I can get past this guy. Yes! Alright, good. I can see it. Come on, buddy. So Foxy, Mike or Doom? Mike? Wait, what? Why would Fox be choosing between me or Doom? I don't get this analogy. Doom, sorry, Mike. No! You just killed me, bro. You just killed me. Wow. Hey, I get it. I get it. Oh my gosh. Oh god, no. Oh boy. Oh! Wow, he almost hit me again. Alright, I got it back. Alright. Let's see if I can get my... Bunny is an alien. Same thing. Bunny or alien? You chose alien. I can't believe you guys. Wow. Some friends you guys are. Whoa. Don't die, baby. Don't die. Whoa, don't. Okay. Okay. Let's fight this thing real quick. I didn't choose anything. Oh. Bunny is an alien, same thing. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Yo, 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 yo. How are you today, Sarah? Let's see. It's the apocalypse. Games come first. It is the apocalypse, you're right. With the coronavirus out, I don't blame you. Come on, buddy. Excuse me? What? Hey, Fox is right. The apocalypse is here. You switch to Twitch? Oh yeah, switch to Twitch. Switch on over to Twitch. Doop-a-doop-a-doo-boo. It's good to see you, Sarah. How have you been? And what have you been up to? Have you been playing anything? Have you been inside a lot? Okay. Got that health regen. I'm at 24,000, so I'm getting pretty close. Dang, he just dropped a lot of stuff. Got it. Is that a pool of cocking? Ugh, that just sounds so gross. When you're cocking, cacking, however you want to pronounce that. Cack-king. 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 That's how you pronounce that. You are cack-king all over me. Got you, buddy. Got you. Oh my good lord. god. Oh yeah. Whoa, what? What kind of bullcrap is that? Alright, got it. Laughs in Spanish. Ja 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 ja. I know it's ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I'm laughing in Spanish. Ja 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 ja. Alright, let me grab that Kaka King. Really? Kaka King. Yeah. Kaka King. I am Kaka King all over you. Duh. Kill this guy. Goodbye, buddy. You never stood a chance. Whoa! I totally forgot that guy was doing that. See, that went right through him. That's a little lame. Got him. Quarantine is messing up with my brain. It's all that Kaka King that's messing up with you. You're doing way too much Kaka King, Bunny. I think you need to slow down. You know, I get it. You're alone by yourself. You're in a room in your apartment by yourself all day. You need to slow down on the Kaka King, okay? It's just too much. Too much Kaka King is not good for you. Really unhealthy. Oh, he got me good. Got it. Oh, I hear him. I hear him. Oh, come on. Got it, okay. You're the poop king, Mike. I am the poop king. That is a fact. So much poop comes out of me every day. It's ridiculous. You gotta go, Sarah? No problem. Have a great rest of your day. The quarantine is messing up with my brain. Blame it on Fox. You're gonna go eat your dog. Ooh, don't do that. It's funny because Kaka means poop. Well, you are the Kaka King. Okay, I've got to figure out how to get up there. I heard the Kodama. He was over there. See if I can take this guy out silently. It sounds like I have to get on top of a roof. I am the Goo Queen. Ew. What does that mean? The Goo Queen. The Goop Queen. Is that a dude? No, that is not a dude. Okay. I think what I need to do... I can't believe I just did that. Oh my god. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back to get my Amrita. Oh, someone needs glasses. I was not paying attention. Oh man. That's alright, it's fairly easy. Go back. I can avoid all these guys. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. Oh, whatever. Kill this guy. There we go. Slowly creep over here so that the other guy doesn't see me. Fox Spellcaster, it's time to get him glasses. Yeah, I need glasses. Ah, dang it. Got you, buddy. Kicked him right off the edge. There it is. Alright, before we do anything else, let's just go beeline it straight back to the... Or we could just go back that way. Nah, those jelly things, I can run past them easily. Because we now have enough Amrita. Oh, let's see. You are the Goo Queen. You have molecular acid, huh? Yep. That's you, the Goo Queen. The Goo Queen. Yes, Queen. You're the alien queen. Alien Isolation, huh? That's what you want me to play? To be honest, I don't know if I have it installed right now. That's the problem. I don't have enough to level up yet. Okay. We're gonna make an offering. We're gonna sell some stuff. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna sell this, 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 this. Sell all this stuff. Tanegashima. Play whatever you want. Be right back? Okay, no problem, no problem. I'm gonna try and figure it out. I'm gonna see what I can do. If it's gonna take a while to install, I might just play some Doom. Doom 64, that is. Because that game is awesome! And I want to beat it. Alright, that's enough. I don't think that one's... Yeah, that one's good. Sell... What do I have that's exotic that I'm getting rid of? Oh, the bandit axe. Yeah, whatever. Yay, got it. Nice. Alright, now I should have enough to level up. Really do makes Foxy happy. You gonna take a shower? You got it. You go take a shower. I'll be right here. We'll be playing for a few hours. Let's see. See, that makes my defense go up. Which, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Plus, my Guardian Spirit bond goes up. Yeah. Alright, we got 2,500. Not enough to really do anything with. We're going to go back and put this back on. Because I like getting elixirs. And we're going to fight this guy. We're going to see what he can do. I just want to make sure I have the best... Yeah. Best weapons. Best armor. That's definitely the best. What about this one? Ooh. I've got some better ones. Versus fire. That gives me 40 life and plus 7 defense. What I need to do though is find one that has... It's good against water damage. For this boss. He's probably really weak to lightning. I don't really have anything that's versus water. This is gonna be tough. Key versus lightning versus Yokai Realm. Life plus 46. I don't know. It's higher level, but it's not. This has plus 7 defense, plus 40 life, plus 2 toughness, plus the Warrior of the West bonus, Warrior of the West honor, which I don't know exactly what that does, but it must do something. It's much lighter though. That's a plus. Damage reduction is less. Received firearms damage goes up. Received damage from attack for criticals goes way up. And bonus when surrounded, boost to Amrita. I don't know. Change defense. Change to defense. Magic. What does that mean? Change to defense. I'm not sure. This is 60. Oh, this is makes my water defense go up. So you know what? I will switch to that. Ooh, the attack goes way up on this one. Holy crap. And versus water plus 3. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. let's actually go back. See if we can find anything that's... Okay, this is actually... That's terrible. Plus 5 water. Or plus 3 water, sorry. There's also the... Oh, what was that? It's terrible. Yeah, I don't know. Bandit armor. Iseyoroi. Alright. It's terrible. It's a little bit better. Also a little bit better. Yeah. Not really finding anything that has really good water damage or water defense. This is defense plus 4. Versus lightning. Toughness 2, matchlock damage. Damage reduction 1.2%. Alright, let's do that one. I have the water Omamari charm and another water Omamari charm. Makes my water defense go way up. What do I have as an item that helps against water damage? The water amulet imbues your weapon with the power. No. It cleanses and neutralizes. No. You know what, actually? I feel as though... I don't know. Sacred water. Water that has flowed through the inner sanctum of a shrine. It speeds up key recovery for a short path. This water has been used in rituals since the days of... Okay, nope. Traditionally used to purify defilement, and is used to cause a large amount of key damage to nearby yokai. Silver rock that's perfect size for throwing. Let's go to... I feel like I have more... I do, okay. Durability of living weapons. Receive elemental attack damage. Omeo magic power versus Yokai Realm. Yes, please. Life. Yes, please. Luck. Sure. Why not? And then... Key. Yes, please. I'll do that one. Toughness, yeah, I'll do that one. Key, yeah, I'll do that one. What's your effect on life recovery? Yes, please. Alright. Human close combat damage. Okay, good. Let's do learn skills. Take a look at the Onmyo magic for a second. Allows you to ready 2 water talismans. This magical item summons water to envelop your weapon. No, I want something that's gonna... Allows you to prepare 3 water stop talismans. Using them raises your resistance to water. There we go. That's what we want right there. Learn that. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. +6 against water. See, that's what I want right there. Can't do that yet. Okay. Allows you to ready 2 wind talismans. Okay. So now let's see how we can... Skill customization. No, sorry. Is it this? No, it's not this. It's actually back at this. We go to ready jutsu. Alright, water stop. Weakness talisman. Allows you to prepare 2 weakness talismans using them to reduce enemy defense power. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Alright. Let's prepare 3 to reduce enemy attack power. So I don't have enough. As you have 3 fine sword talismans, you will summon numerous floating swords around you that damage enemies who touch them. Allows you to prepare 3 guardian spirit talismans, use them conjures forth the guardian spirit to attack your foes. That also sounds amazing. Why can't I do this one? I'm at 13 right now. Okay. I got you. So all of these are ready? These 3 are ready. Okay. So let's ready this one too. Let's do it under Shuriken. Then set Shuriken shortcut to the stone. Actually, go back to the jutsu. What do we have? We have medicine Shikingan pill. Allows you to prepare 3 Shikingan pills. Taking the absorb and increase your resistance to paralysis. Nah. Explode when thrown, sending a cloud of particles into the air. Enemies affected by them will be rendered unable to shoot or throw weapons. Reduce the distance at which you lock onto enemy players. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just see what this guy's made of. Go. Here we go. I'm going to die immediately. barely does any kind of damage. It's gonna take a while. Probably get some more. Oh god. Got me good there. That got me good, Odell. Gotta be an easy way. I'm gonna go with low stance. Gosh darn it. Somehow I got his... So it's okay. Slow fight, my friend. It's not like super hard. It does a lot of damage if it hits you. But okay, so he's getting a little bit faster. Oh boy. Oh man. Yep, okay. Yep. He tries to get you. Whoa! Okay, okay. Not what I meant to do. Oh. Okay. No! Man. Oh, I keep falling for that. Got no more health. I feel like oh, come on. That's bull crap. No! I can't believe I fell for that. Oh, man. I feel like those bonfires are supposed to help in some way. Because that took a long time. Oh, I can't believe that, dude. Are you joking me? I don't think I have any more ammo for the... yeah, alright, so... let's change out this one to this one. Because I got ammo for this, I think. Yeah, I got ammo for that. And what about this? How many do I have left? Not that many. Okay. I can't just buy, like, it doesn't replenish like it does with the elixirs. Hey, Mika, how's it going, buddy? Welcome back. I just died from the boss. I was so close. He had just a little bit of health left. And he got me. He got me. He got me. We're gonna try this again. I just want to figure this out for a second because there's got to be something that has to do with the bonfires. He's not even that tough, to be honest. Rip. Yep. He's not even that tough. That's the thing. He's pretty easy. It's just it took a while, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these bonfires. Alright, so let's fight. Yeah, that's almost impossible to do. Once he does that. That part's easy, it's just... Uh-oh. Full blast. Oh! I see. That's what I'm supposed to do. There we go. Come on. I see. I didn't even think to do that. Oh, that's so much easier. What even is that? I don't know. It's just a big watery... No! He got me. I can't believe that. That whole time I dodged him. The whole entire last time I was able to dodge every single one. It's just a big blobby goopy thing in the water. Wow, his health went down so much faster that time though. So that's what I have to do. So fire is actually... That's so weird. Okay. Alright, well let's try this again. He almost got me. Touch your weapon. Down for the count. Oh, okay. No! Oh. This is so much easier. Come on! Come on! Are you kidding me? First of all, he didn't have those guys last time. Hey, bunny! I'm going to switch to Twitch. Be right back and back. Alright, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. That's the third time now that we've died to this guy. Oh, that is just... He's not even that hard. It's just I keep dying. I keep getting careless. That is so much easier, though. With the fire. Alright, I gotta be more patient. That's really the problem. I'm not being patient right now. First time I had all the patience in the world. Oh god. Come on. God, no! Come on, buddy. Come on. Get up. Oh my god. One more hit. Yes! Look at my health. Oh my gosh. Oh. Guys. Woo! Have you streamed DS3 yet? Still waiting for it. Sadly I have not, my friend. I have not. Oh boy. I don't know why I haven't. Eye stone, okay. Unusual armor. What is this? Looks like a hand cannon. It is. But hey, I'm playing. You haven't played this game before. This is enlightening you. This is a lot like Dark Souls, right? It's a new game you haven't played yet. If you think of it that way. All right, here we go. Go forward. Let's get the heck out of here. That only took us an hour just to beat the boss.
ナイフ家康殿は西国の調略を進めておる。毛利では異国の者まで連れておったぞ。東国の守備はどうじゃ、大谷行部殿。
信州真田はこちらにつきましょう。しかし、東国は今や徳川が本拠。多くの大名がすでに密約を結んでおります。
So their allegiance to him, you mean?
三成殿も人気がないの。
いやはや全く。いかにすればここまで嫌われることができましょ
う。ならば、物のわからぬ大名どもに今一度義を解こう。
ふみか。また義を振りかざして敵を増やさぬといいが。家康殿には正攻法では勝てぬ。わしと共に手を汚してくれんか、行部殿よ。
もはやろくに目も見えず下法で生きておるに、今さら正道を歩もうと神仏の救いは受けられますまい。この者が太宰府に秘匿された五国の霊石を見つけ、こたびの戦で役立ててはと申しておりまする。
わしらも異国の者に頼ると申すか。
But I want Dark Souls 3! Yeah, well... Yes! Got it. Got it. So close. I was pretty close that one time, but the first time I had only like maybe a quarter of a south left, maybe less. I'm gonna have to put that blind down a little bit. Engine, was it? Nice work. And Kobayakawa always keeps his promises, so I'll be glad to ask the Murakami to fix your ship. Feel free to tell Lord Ieyasu that he can count on us for help as well. Well, most likely, anyway. The Mori clan is quite large after all. It can take time to build a consensus. Okay. Le Ocean Rose again. Twilight mission Foreboding Seas unlocked. Alright. Way of the Warrior Adept has been added to the dojo. Yeah, it's like there's a glare on the screen now. It's hard for me to see. Give me 1 sec. Ding! What was the ding for? Ding, 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 ding! What, Dark Souls 3? That's better. Not so crazy. Not so cray-cray, as they say. That's cray-cray, yo. Cray-cray. As Dazda. Yo, as Dazda! Have you decided what you are going to play? I know what Mika wants me to play. I have to see if... Let me see, actually. 1 second. Mission, the Way of the Ninja. Okay. Way of the Onmyo. Okay. Twilight mission. So, we've got a couple of things. We've got these. Gesture, ninja pose. Okay. Current dexterity. I can't do it until I have a dexterity of 10. Interesting. Doom 64. I mean, that's kind of what I want to play, but I don't want to just make a unilateral decision. Okay, so the Bridge of Bone. Heir to the Neo. The mission level is higher, but it's an easier mission, which is weird. That doesn't make much sense. I guess probably because there's no boss, so that's why it's easier. Plus, I missed a Kodama, and I missed 3 here, and I missed 3 here. I can proceed to the next region as well. I'm gonna save it. I'm going to... Oh, that shows me... So this one's completely done. This one, I still have a little bit more to do. That's kind of cool. So there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 more regions after this. That's a lot. Then play it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna play. What I do want to do is check to see if I can level up. No, I cannot. It's okay. How many elixirs do I have? 268. Okay. What's the Twilight mission? Oh yeah, these two. Why is it always offline? Oh, there we go. Now I'm online. Weird. Well, I mean, I'm... Alright. Let's see. we always have, guys. The best game of all time. Bunny, you know what I'm going to say. The best game of all time. Of all time. Boom! Unicorn Princess. Oof. That's an interesting one right there. Interesting. Let's see. Do I have it for the PS3? That'd be kind of cool if I did. I don't. I have Aliens Colonial Marines. Yeah, let me just take a look here. Oh, yeah, no, I don't have it installed. Dang it. I don't have Alien Isolation installed. But I have a lot of other games. Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. Resident Evil 3 Raccoon City demo, which we've played already. Got a bunch of VR stuff. This actually isn't VR, but it's in this. Dude, this is awesome. This is so cool. I'd do a stream with this. I could set up VR at some point. It's a lot of work right now. I'm not gonna do it right now, but and then also, ooh, Doom VFR, buddy. Huh? Oh yeah, I changed it. Sorry. There we go. So I got Doom VFR. Doom. I got Batman Arkham VR. I got Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, which is VR compatible. I got Until Dawn Rush of Blood, which is so good. It's awesome. This is all VR stuff though. I don't have the VR set up. It would take me a while to set up. I'd actually have to turn off the everything and set it all up because I have to unplug all the stuff and I got it tucked away. But oh, it's gonna happen though. Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more story mission trophies. I'm a long way from getting anything. I got 2,500 trophies though. 84% of the way to level 18. I got 31 platinums. You see that? 31! Last one was Resident Evil 2. There it is. Oh, that sweet, sweet platinum trophy. I love it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to play. So let's... While we have the PlayStation hooked up, I'm going to play a little bit of... Get my butt kicked. Get my butt kicked. Get my buns kicked. Hey. There it is. Haha. Woo! All right. I gotta switch. Switch this up. There we go. Get my my controller with the thumbstick on it. That thumbstick. Oh yeah. So what are you guys up to today? What are you doing? Forget DS3. Let's play some Unicorn Princess instead. You know what? I'll see if I can figure out. I'll set up the A-O-N-H. A-C-N-H? What does that mean? Akin. That's what you're doing today? That's what you're up to today? You're up to Akin? I know what Belle's up to. She's Kakaking. Kakaking all over her apartment. Oh, Animal Cross New Horizons. I gotcha. How far are you? As long as... If this will let us play. I don't know if it will. Come on. Come on now. I'm going to be painting something if I can. Nice. Oh, it didn't work. Lost connection to EA servers. Let's try this again. Not far. Okay. Gotcha. Not very far, huh? Well, how far though? Ah, maybe we won't be playing this. Can't get the, I can't get it to connect online. Ah, man. All I can do is the single player. Well, I don't really care to do that right now. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, that just stinks. Wow, I don't know what any of this means. Not far. That doesn't tell me how far you are. Like, as in, what, you know, what have you done? Exactly how far are you? Looks like we're not going to be playing this after all. That stinks. I don't know, man. Really? Like, you don't know, like, your progress? Like, what you've accomplished? Alright, well, I guess this is not going to work. That was worth a shot, I guess. I've accomplished life. Okay, like what buildings have you built? Like what, how many, do you have any settlers? What have you created? I don't know what to play. I don't know what to play. I'll just, you know what? I'll just switch it up. Got some more slaves, I mean villagers. Okay. What buildings have you made? Let's switch this up here. I'm gonna turn the music back on. There we go. So we got something to listen to while we transition over. A bridge? You built a bridge, huh? That's it? That's all you built? Perhaps. Sounds like you're just being vague on purpose because you don't want to tell me what you've done. Okay. Let's switch this over. Oh, there's my kitty. Trying to get in. Maybe. Maybe. Let's take this off for a second. Give me 1 second as I move this stuff around. Maledetti. That should be good. Wow, I just pressed pause and I lowered the volume and it didn't work. Love that. That's just lovely. You feeling bad? Why are you feeling bad? Okay. What's wrong? It is hot in here. Oh, you feel sick? Oh no. Like what kind of sick? Like your stomach hurts or feel nauseous? All right, I'm gonna open this door. Let some of the nice cool air in. I'm just hoping the kitties don't try and come in. No. No, no. Ooh, it's nice and cool now. No, no. No. Like summer is killing you. Really? Why would that be killing you? Oh yeah. That feels good. Doom. Super co-op. Super coop. Alright. Let's do it. Maled Kajikabi. Maled Kajikabi. Maled Kajikabi. Alright. Level 8. Let's do this. This is where we left off. I don't want the Berserk. Whoopsie. Huh. Okay. Here we go. Ready? I don't want Berserk. Not the, There we go. Oh, I love this game so much. Uh-oh, that looks like some sort of battle arena. Whoa! It went away. Ah, he got me too. Weird. Weird. Huh. Apologize for the noise, guys, but I had to open the door. I was getting very... Oh, you don't hear the... Oh. You don't hear the game? Oh. Alright. I have to restart the stream. The guy. Oh, that really annoys me. Alright. I'm going to restart the stream. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.